Kenyon is doing well. He's progressing right along, working well, getting stronger day by day. So I encourage where Kenyon is.
With John Metchie, you expect him to be able to be fulfilled like him?
Yeah, Metchie is doing great. Metchie again is working on his goal for him is training camp and to get him back to football, and we're right on the correct path with him.
DeMeco, Kenyon Clowney said he wouldn't mind coming back here. Do you guys have any interest in Clowney?
John, we'll always look at any players that can help us win, and so we'll explore all options. So I'll never throw anyone off the table. So everything is always an option for me.
How was it with the rookies mixing in with the veterans?
The rookies have come along well. Right, guys are flying around. Guys are, they have a lot of learning to do, but they picked up on it very well. They're improving each day, and that's all I ask of them. Just take one step every day, one step better, and those guys they're doing it. So I'm encouraged with all of our rookies. They seem to fit right in.
What do you think of the numbers of people? What do you think of the participation numbers of players who are here for OTAs?
Yeah, for it to be voluntary, I think we have a really good group who's participating. We have a lot of guys out, a lot of guys who, this time period here, it's about how can I improve as a player. And the guys that are here, they are honing their craft, they're getting better, and it's all about setting yourself up to be able to compete to make the team in training camp. So the guys are doing that, and I feel like the guys that are here are going to be in great shape to help us out in the fall.
How has Bobby Slower and Gerard Johnson approached teaching CJ the offense?
Yeah, they approach it just like everyone else, right? They take their time. Each player, right, no matter who you are, quarterback, linebacker, each player in a position group room learns differently. So as a coach, you take your time to get to know that player, and you get to know how that player learns best, and that's how you go about teaching them.
In your conversations with C.J. Stroud since he's been here, has there been anything that either impressed you or surprised you, or anything he said that just really stuck out to you?
CJ's been the same from the pre-draft process to now. Hard worker, very intelligent guy. He's a true competitor. So he's been the exact same guy. Nothing has changed. It's excited to see him out on the field working with his teammates. CJ has been doing an excellent job these past couple of days.
Since CJ was a #2 overall pick, what's kind of the process towards getting him into the starting lineup? The quarterback competition is earning it. What's kind of that process in terms of getting into the starting lineup?
The process with all our players is to come out and improve and get better each day. When the fall comes, that's when we'll talk about starters and who are the best 11 men to go out there to help us win games.
You talked about Will Anderson. What about the other defensive end slot? What do you see at that position? What are you hoping for?
I'm looking for, not just deep, it's every position for us, right? I'm looking for guys who want to compete, guys who want to help us win, right? Defensive line, we want guys who are explosive, guys who are physical, guys who can set the edge, guys who can get after the quarterback. That's what we're looking for. It's not either side. It doesn't matter which side you play on. That's what we're looking for out of all of our defensive ends.
DeMeco, with two young players at wide receiver, what does a guy like Robert Woods do to the confidence, but also get them on pace for the starts?
Yeah, for Robert, I think he just helps guys when you're a player and you have those questions that a coach may not be able to get to you right now, get that answer to you as quick as possible. Robert is that guy players can go laying on. Ask Robert. Robert has played in this offensive system before. He knows it. Right? Knows it just as good as some of our coaches know it. So Robert is a guy that young players should try to lean on. Young players should try to pick his brain and just learn as much as they can from guys. And that's what veteran leadership is about in the NFL. Right? If the real veterans in this league, they pass on knowledge, they pass on, information to the younger guys, and those younger guys continue that as they continue to grow throughout the league. And that's why we're here. We stand on the backs of the guys who came before us in this league and allowed us to be in this position.
Do you like Keenum in that role, teaching both young guys, but especially Stroud?
Keenum has been outstanding. I think for both Davis and CJ, Kenyon has been awesome. Right? He's been great to have. Very smart player, right? Knows it like the back of his hand. So it's really good for those guys to have Case similar to Robert, right? Two veteran guys who are very, very sharp guys and guys who are not just in a role to help out, but these guys are competing as well. So that's the cool part about having Case and Robert.
What are your goals right now at the linebacker position going into the summer? What about Corey Littleton have you seen so far with this group?
Everybody at linebacker position they've been working hard. Guys are improving every day.
Is any player that you've
I'm not aware of the third down struggles. I'm not really. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. With whatever happened here, it doesn't matter. We're starting brand new right now, and we'll create our own path. We'll set our own path. That's what it's about. It'll be about the 2023 Texans. Nothing that happened in the past right now, we're not concerned with that at all.
Some people believe that the hardest part of this offense is getting the offensive line all on one page. Do you agree with that assessment? And could you explain to the fans what the purpose of this offensive line and how it's structured and how they help this offense go?
We have a really good offensive line group. Veteran guys mixed in with some young guys, and right now expect our O-line to be one of the strengths of our team. Really great coaching with our offensive line with Coach Schlosser and Coach Cole. Those guys have done an outstanding job of getting the guys ready to play, being honed in on the details. Our offensive line they've been impressive to watch over these few practices that we've had. It's been very impressive to watch and see how they've come along. So I'm very excited where they're going. I expect them to continue to improve and definitely be a strength for our offense.
I know as far as guys over the last week on defense, Byron Coward, Jake Martin, what do you think about those two additions and what they can bring to the team?
That's just two guys we added who can come in, and we'll see where they are, see if they can compete to help us.
Last two. I know that right now it's just a vanilla type play calling as far as offense and defense is concerned. But how refreshing is it for you to be out there on the field and actually get to put eyes on some of those guys that are going to contribute next season, this upcoming season?
It's very refreshing, man. It's exciting just to be able to get out on the field, right? We spend a lot of time right in the classroom with these guys trying to make sure they understand it, make sure they have it. And some guys do well in the classroom, some guys not so well, but it's all about how you perform when you're out on the field, and to see guys in that element, to see that they made a misstep or they made this mistake and they instantly are able to correct it. And when you see guys improve, that's what fires me up. So I'm excited to get out on the field because now we're getting closer to real football. Seeing guys in the true element, being able to compete out there on the field, it's been exciting. It's fun for me. And I'm trying to put our team in as many competitive situations as possible, offense against defense, just to see how our guys respond, right, to competitive football. And that's what it's going to be come in the fall, right? You got to line up, you got to compete, and who's going to step up and win. So it's been fun, a lot of fun for me to get out on the field.
We'll close with DJ and Brooks.
You have a quarterback from a teacher perspective. CJ, he didn't really play that much under center in college. You guys, based on what we see in San Francisco, Miami, New York, Green Bay, they do a lot under center stuff. So what's that teaching process to getting a guy to be able to play under center so that he didn't do that much in college?
And for CJ, under center, it's a matter of just getting reps. It's nothing magical about it. It's just getting under center and doing it. CJ had reps under center in college. It's not foreign to him. He's done it before, and he's done a good job these past 2 days in practice of under center. We haven't had any issues with that. So CJ is doing a great job.
With Derek Stingley and Jalen Petrie, just taking them into your defense, you guys led the NFL in interceptions last year. Where do they fit into what y'all are trying to teach them right now, and what is your overall goal with that group?
Petrie and Stingley, those guys fit any defense because they're both playmakers. They're instinctive, they're fast, they're physical, and they love playing football, and they like to play with their hair on fire. So any defense we play, anything I call, those guys are make it work because they are such great players and they love playing the game. All right. Thank you, guys.